walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for another watch along, and this time Carabao Cup action again. It's the first leg, obviously the second leg for Chelsea. Spurs was done and dusted, but we still haven't had a first leg of this one. And it's going to be a good game. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I really, really am excited about it. It could go one of many ways. But it's at Anfield, and that has always been, I suppose, a bogey place for most Premier League teams, especially Arsenal. They went there earlier this season, lost 4-0. I think it was ending there. They lost 3-0 at the Emirates, so it doesn't really matter where Arsenal play Liverpool. They get battered everywhere they go. But is there any thought for Arsenal fans to be somewhat optimistic? Well, maybe slightly, because, you know, you have got no Mo Salah or Mane. So Liverpool are somewhat depleted. I mean, how much does losing Salah and Mane to this Liverpool side have? Well, we'll find out, because they've made a couple of changes and everything else is pretty normal. But let's go through the teams in just a moment. Liam says 12:30 kickoff means I will have to stay in London on the Friday. Bit annoyed about that. Why not? It's a night out in London. You've got to stop your moaning, lad. That's all I'll say. And smash up likes, like hopefully Arsenal will get smashed tonight, and subscribe to the channel. Please do, as Ravi says right there. I've also remembered that I need to boom, boom, boom. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. I need to save it again. Boom, boom, boom. Nearly done. Nearly done. Bear with. And boom, nearly done. Nearly there. This one should be better. It should have my full overlay, which would be buzzing, because we work hard. We do work hard, and there we go. That's a bit better. What are we thinking of that? I think that's much better. Let me just save this so I can minimize it. Last time I didn't save it. Boy, oh boy, did I have an issue. There we go. Let's get that saved. One diff. So, the Liverpool lineup is very simple. Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold right back with Matip Van Dijk centre, and Robbo left back. Obviously, no real surprises there. Then you've got a midfield three of Fabinho, Henderson, Milner. Will be very interesting to see how that midfield does against a midfield three of Arsenal's midfield three. And then you've got Minamino on the right, Jota on the left, and Firmino through the middle. Arsenal, slightly different for Arsenal. They've got Ramsdale in goal, Cedric right back, Tierney left back, centre-backs of Gabriel and Ben White. They've gone for Granit Xhaka and Lokonga in the middle, with Alexandre Lacazette in the 10 role. You know, out of all the players, it is probably going to be Lacazette that plays there, with Saka on the right, Gabriel Martinelli on the left, and Eddie Nketiah up top. So depleted on both sides. No Smith Rowe, no Odegaard for Arsenal, and then obviously you've got no Mane or Salah for Liverpool. There's no Minamino. There's no Tomiyasu for Arsenal either, so that is going to be a potential issue for them as well, because Cedric not really rated by quite a lot of people. But the rest of it, we'll see how Lokonga does. You know, he's got a big job to do of Hendo, Milner, Fabinho. That is a big job. And Liverpool's bench is pretty damn strong for a team that had lots of COVID cases. make of that what you will. But the Liverpool bench is Kelleher, Neco Williams, Curtis Jones, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Tyler Morton, Joe Gomez, Tsimikas, Konate, and Cade Gordon. On the Arsenal bench, it isn't as strong. It's Omar Hutchinson, Rob Holding, Bernd Leno, Nuno Tavares, Salah Eddin Ulad Mahad, I think. Mahand. Then you got Callum Chambers, Pablo Mari, Charlie Patino, and Mika Bereth. So there's a few injuries that has caused a few issues here. So Arsenal are looking a little bit weaker than Liverpool necessarily were. Now, obviously, in the last round, Arsenal, came through quite easily, facing Sunderland. They were able to win at a canter, really. Liverpool, on the other hand, it was one of those, it wasn't quite the historic, Liverpool night in terms of European, but it was a historic, so one of those historic nights that Liverpool come back from the death and win in a penalty shootout at Anfield. So, it is really one of these interesting occasions. Now, obviously, they were meant to have played this first leg at the Emirates last week. But obviously, with COVID, that was a no-go area. So, the first leg is now at Anfield. The second leg is going to be next week at the Emirates. So, in terms of Liverpool show, there isn't going to be a Liverpool show for at least a couple of weeks because of this issue, and then God knows what will happen after. But hopefully, we'll get that back up and running as soon as we can. But in terms of this game, it's going to be a really tight game. I do think it's going to be a really tight game, but I am somewhat excited because Arsenal lost at the weekend to Nottingham Forest, and obviously, Liverpool beat Shrewsbury, but wasn't plain sailing straight away. Sorry, I was just reading something that's come up on Twitter. Bionac says Liverpool versus fifth best team in London. That is very disrespectful to Leyton Orient. How fucking dare you disrespect Leyton Orient like this? It's got West Ham, Chelsea, Tottenham. Then you've got Leyton Orient. You've got Charlton in there as well. Watford, I think, are London-based, aren't they? So it's very disrespectful that you even put them fifth. The disrespect on Leyton Orient's name right now is actually just frankly disgusting. And you should apologise to Leyton Orient because they are apologies, eighth best team in London. See, now we can accept that. The apology has been accepted, but Arsenal are walking out into the cauldron of noise, which is Anfield, where they'll only chant and sing for "You'll Never Walk Alone." I'm joking, of course. But out come Liverpool to a round of applause. Bionac says 10th, actually. Crikey, they're sinking lower and lower by the second. But Anfield, it's one of those. Anfield in the night. I mean, honestly, Anfield at night, is there really a better place to be than Anfield at night? In fact, I've also just started a Liverpool career mode on FIFA because I've never actually done a Liverpool career mode, so I thought I'd be Liverpool. First signings are made: Mason Greenwood, Phil Foden, Florian Wirtz, and Jude Bellingham. But all of those in, I'm looking at getting Brandon Williams in the next transfer window. Well, actually, I can't wait. I have to wait till he goes back to United, but I'll get him. But I have sold Mane. I'm afraid. I also sold Henderson and Milner and Origi and Jota, but Coutinho came back home. Coutinho's back. But enough of my FIFA career mode. We are back. We are here for a watch along. The Liverpool midfield has zero creativity. I suppose that is going to be the question that is asked on that midfield: is has it got any sort of creativity in there? Because I'm just not so sure. I really am not sure. Oh Lord. Right, so yeah, obviously you sold Origi, you sold the GOAT. I had to sell Origi because I'm going to go get Ferran Torres. So What? Liverpool always moan that they haven't got squad depth, so I thought I'd sell Origi and bring in Ferran Torres. Why not? It's a mad shout. It's a good shout, though. Kenny says, yo, big up, Kenny. Hope you are well. But yeah, midfield. I've got a midfield three of Fabinho, Curtis Jones, and Florian Wirtz. I've got like Bellingham, Thiago, and that as backup. It's mad. Can I come on for Prem predictions tonight if that's all good? Yeah, sure, why not? If you moan about having to stay in London, though, I will just beat you up. As you know, it's just rude. London's a brilliant place. If you touch Declan Rice, I'll hack your account. I have no interest of signing Declan Rice. I don't want to be rude, but if I had to sign anyone, I would probably be signing Frenkie de Jong. But we are actually nearly underway, so I ought to probably grab the bar so that oh Lord of all the Lords, just waiting for them to start now. The referee just getting involved. He's going to smack Lacazette in the mouth, I think. The referee very angry. They're going to take the knee. Obviously, to a round of applause. It's good. An interesting one to talk about, which is an LFC documentary that I watched on ITV earlier on. Oh, actually, a couple of days ago. It was a really good one. But yes, and straight away, goal to Arsenal. No, I'm joking. They wish it was a goal to Arsenal. But yeah, it's pretty much on time. So let's yonk that on there. Wonderful. But yes, let me just make that a little straighter. Wonderful. Mate, London is a dump. It literally is. I've never been to London. You know, put my teeth back in, try and learn the English language. Niall, where do you think the battles will be won for Liverpool? Well, midfield is obviously a big one. And probably the wings, I think, could be quite an interesting one. It'll be the one I'm really interested in is Robbo versus Cedric. And to be fair, Trent versus Tierney, but Alisson was fouled there by Nketiah. So, you know, if you're going to try and put anyone under pressure, Alisson is probably not the one. But Alisson's first appearance in the League Cup this year. Now grown mad hair. You what? Liam, what you say about London? Ah, dear. Big up to Donny James. Hello. How are we? The same question for Arsenal. They'll probably be hoping to win battles all over the place. But you put again, probably through their wings again. We don't even know what sort of formation Arsenal are going for. They've always played the 4-2-3-1. But obviously we know Odegaard or Smith, where it does look like Lacazette's probably going to have to play in the 10, but it would appear that he's going for for two up top. But we'll keep an eye on that. I thought they were going to take an early throw in there, but not quite. Kenny, yo, hi Ravi. It's so bad. It's basically people running through the town like headless chickens. That's a bit rude. Kenny, you chilling tonight? I think Kenny is chilling tonight. He could probably do with chilling. But here Liverpool with Jota. Liverpool are such an interesting team. You just never know what they're going to do. Arsenal are even more interesting because you really don't know what Arsenal are going to do. But it would appear that Arsenal are going for a 4-4-2 here. Which is a bit mad. Yeah, I'm chilling Idea Stream. Love it. But it would appear that it's going to be a 4-4-2. We'll see if it stays like that. But early suggestions, it's a 4-4-2. But it's a 4-4-2 with Arsenal winning a corner. It's like Liverpool winning a corner. Oh, Liverpool winning a corner. My bad. I forgot Liverpool kick into the away end first. Ravi says, Liam, only certain parts of London is a dump. Probably shouldn't be calling any part of London a dump. Clearly never been to the Eiffel Tower. I'm joking. That's in France. It also has a snare on top of it. Henderson switches ball to Milner. Milner just passes it straight to Ben White because you know why not. But good work there from Bobby Firmino. Arsenal throw. Kenny, I miss YouTube. Didn't recommend me. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Kenny is fuming. Fuming, I tell you. Fuming. But a long ball over the top. Van Dijk chasing it with Eddie and Nketiah. Gets it back to Alisson, who passes it straight to Lacazette. Now Saka. Saka overhits that far too much. What a twat. This is why I don't rate Saka. He's got no end product. And before anyone goes, oh, look at his assists, I don't give a damn. Or his goals. Now, I've been against shit teams. Come back to me when he scores against, oh my Lord. I thought that went in. Fucking hell. I'm not sure what happened there, but a bit of early communication issues, we'll say. How dare you, Ravi? But Gabriel and Ramsdale not quite on the same thought process. Liverpool with another corner. It's going to be Trent to take. It's going to be an in-swing of them. Van Dijk is obviously a one they are looking to aim it into, but that one doesn't quite make Van Dijk. Hendo keeps it up. And now Liverpool with Robbo. Just chilling. But Liverpool, they are going to dominate, surely. You think so? You would think so. But in fact, this is actually quite a good time to talk about this. So I was watching a documentary, right, not last night, night before, I think. I watched it the night before, or it might have been yesterday, actually. But yeah, it was basically, here's Endo. It was the Anne documentary, very, very moving documentary. Well, I thought Bobby Firmino got something on that to sneak it past Ramsdale. But yeah, it was such a touching documentary. It was so emotional. I don't tend to get emotional at documentaries, but boy, oh boy, this one tested it. Bobby would have been offside if he had touched that anyway. But yeah, it was such a good documentary, and the way the way it was done, just very classy. So yeah, if you need to check it out, then do. Who's Anne? So Anne, it's the Liverpool. It's one of the Hillsborough victims' mothers. Anne Williams, her son Kevin Williams died at Hillsborough, but there was always she always had issues with what they said and the cut-off point, the 3:15 cut-off point and everything. So she actually campaigned to get a new inquest for her son's death, and she refused to pick up his death certificate until it had what she thought was the right outcome that should be on the death certificate. I believe it now says an unlawful killing. But yeah, it was a very touching documentary. Now, certain parts of North London is a dump where my auntie lives, like Enfield and Harringay. Well, can the YouTube need to sort out? Who's yeah. Oh, I know now. Isn't it 97 now instead of 96? It is. It's 97. Unfortunately, that have passed away. Not 96. What happened here? Oh, Martinelli just hit. I think it's his thigh. By Willer, he sort of got an elbow, but he sort of jumped into Van Dijk. Referee gives a free kick for that. Foul from Lacazette on Fabinho. Both bold, so you can never really tell which is which. I'm joking, by the way. But Arsenal, they haven't really... They've had a couple of attacks, but nothing that I can think of. But then they haven't been amazing. Ramsdale tripping over. I mean, Arsenal do not look comfortable here. They really don't look comfortable. Minamino. Now, when you get that Irish guy from Munsey's channel on your show, he's so funny. Never linked up with him. I will have to do that at some point. Here's Matip. It was just too... Oh, Trent didn't quite keep that in. It was far too much on that. And Trent's not happy. He's not happy at that pass from Matip. Cedric's down, though, but I think Cedric's going to have to come off, which does not lead to promising stuff for Arsenal. It does look like Cedric might have to come off here. With no Tomiyasu, fuck knows who plays right back. It was... What even happened there? Not sure what happened there. Really not sure. Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to come off there. Who's coming on? Chambers, I'm guessing. Yeah, early change. Early change. It's going to be Chambers coming on for Cedric. Wouldn't have been what Arteta wanted to do straight away, was it? Well, that's our goal. Wouldn't have been the change that Arteta would have wanted to make so early on into the game. But with 10 minutes into the game, and Arsenal's first change is going to be at right back. Cedric coming off and Callum Chambers coming on. So, you know, he hasn't played right back in quite some time, if I remember correctly. But Callum Chambers is on. So it'll be interesting to see how he sort of handles the occasion. It's an early night for Cedric, though. Doesn't really change anything because Chambers can play right back, so it's not really an awful lot of a change. But yeah, an early change, never the easiest for a manager, is it? Getting an early change, and he'll be hoping that that's the only early change you have to do, because if not, it could get quite brutal. It really could. Ramsdale just clearing that out for a corner. Not sure what happened here. Ramsdale's not looking comfortable here. He's really not. Look, Ramsdale is having a shaky game tonight. Very shaky. Took too long on that one. That's handball, though, surely, from Henderson. I don't know how that's a corner. I'm pretty sure that should be a handball. But even regardless, Ramsdale's not looking comfortable tonight. So far, anyway. He could certainly get back into it. Ramsdale punches. Good punch, that is. Sort of. I saw the clip on Monty channel of you saying you always look good. I do always look good. What are you talking about? Van Dijk's still in the box. Now Robbo. Jota. Minamino. Cross goes in. 1-0. Oh! That's just saved himself there. Ben White nearly put that into the back of his own net. Arsenal right now are looking an absolute shambles defensively. Liverpool bang up for it. Arsenal look shaky. They look really shaky here. I mean, I know they've gone for a flat 4-4-2, but they're being dominated in midfield. They're losing the midfield battle for sure. 100%. Robbo cuts inside, shot, blocked, goal, corner. So yes, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult day. Bum, bum, bum. It's a difficult day. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Stokes comes in. I'm going to ban him, by the way. If you don't know why he abused me last night on a different stream, yeah, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't really. You're a mod, aren't you? You are mod. Yeah, you are mod. But Robbo, not quite. But Arsenal looking at shambles here. Utter shambles. It's going to be another throw-in, but my lord, Arsenal do look shaky here. Really shaky. Liverpool all over them. Arsenal just need to stay in the game, to be honest with you. You can't win the game in the first round, first leg, but you can certainly lose it. Robbo, cross goes in. Oh, Trent just on the outside of the box there. That's dangerous. Don't want to be leaving Trent out there on his own. You're asking for trouble there. Yeah, Arteta looks not well, actually, he does look concerned. Now, I'm struggling to think of what Arsenal's style of play is. The style of play for me is really simple. Stay in the game. That is the style of play at the moment. There is no style of play because it's just defend for your lives, hope for the best. Obviously, I'll try and get out and that, but playing football at Anfield with the pressing style of Liverpool is so difficult. For me, you can't come to Anfield and play the way you want to because you will just get played off the park. They will just pressure you into mistakes all the time. So you have to play smart at Anfield. And, you know, teams have done it. United have done it at Anfield before, you know, playing smart. But for me, Arsenal need to do that. And they need to try and put a bit of pressure on Liverpool as well. You can't just be defending all the time. But you need good games from everyone. And that's going to be a free kick to, I think, Liverpool. I'm not sure who's down. I think it might be Hendo. I think Henderson might be down. Not sure what happened here. You got a kick. Gabriel, he got a bit of a hand to Henderson. Is it going to be a drop ball? I think it's a drop ball. Yeah, it's a drop ball. But yeah, the style of play is as I say, stay in it. But Saka, is he onside though? No, offside. Offside by a country mile. Yeah, he's going to be offside by at least a country mile there. We'll see on the replay. Oh, actually, it wasn't much, actually. Wasn't much at all. Now, why do Arsenal fans have so much chest about their team? Because they've been on a good run. And when you're on a good run, you sort of do, chest gets pumped a little bit. But they're not the finished article, no way. Nowhere near. They're nowhere near the finished article. I think even Arteta would say that. So, but they're on a bit of a good spell here. They've got a few chances to chuck it in. Cross goes in, headed away by Van Dijk. I certainly wouldn't play crossing football with this lot. What, with Van Dijk, Matip as the two centre backs? Yeah, sure. Put some crosses in there. They'll just get headed back out. That's what I mean. When you're at Anfield, you've got to play smart, but I suppose you can't just go through the middle. You have to try and find a way. But crossing the ball into Matip and Van Dijk ends one way. Big up to DC in the chat as well. But Minamino, yeah, you got to be smart at Anfield. Very smart. And hope that they have a few injuries that you can capitalise on. But it's not always the way, is it? Chambers winning the header there. What flavour is that now? I've actually tried a different one. It's actually rolling tobacco. Rolling tobacco. It's not the greatest. But I have got bubblegum, so I'll put bubblegum back in there later. Next year we're going to win the UCL, the UEFA Conference League. DC says, ooh. Yeah. Who and where would you say Liverpool's biggest threats? Well, wing backs and Trent and Mobbo. Biggest threats in the Liverpool side. Jota, if you can get him near the goal. Milner is on the floor after getting, I think, an elbow from I think Lukonga. Milner's back up there. It's going to take a lot more than that to get Milner off the pitch. Probably a little short, but it's probably just that. It was probably trying to take the sting out of it because Arsenal had started winning the ball a bit more and being a bit more of a threat. So you'll see. We'll see. Liverpool with another throw there. They're going to take it quickly though, which they do, all the way back to Alisson. But yeah, it's one of them really, isn't it? That I think everyone expects Liverpool to win this. And we'll just have to wait and see if they can materialise it. I think Jurgen was talking about in the press conference, saying about how you can't win it in the first round. But, you know, other teams can come back and win games. If Liverpool can do it, anyone can. Niall, how good is Milner at his age? Yeah, he's a beast, isn't he? Just a beast. I have been transferred, says Kenny Zolt. Okie dokie. Big up, Zachary. Big up. Yo. How are we doing, Zachary? Let me know. Josh was actually on Tyler's stream earlier. Love how he didn't say hello to us. What a cunt. What a cunt. But there's Milner. Now Hendo. Liverpool just put a shit ton of pressure on Arsenal so far, haven't they? Oh, Firmino. Oh, he's got. Oh, that was so close to being a good move from Liverpool. Very, very close. That was a good move. That was a good move from Liverpool, if I'm being honest. So close to sorting that. So very close. Is this a good start to the game for Liverpool? I'd say so. I'd say it is. I'd say it's so. Oh, good, Kenny. I enjoyed your stream about racism. Nice. Now, did you used to watch Sesame Street? I did not. I'm afraid. Don't want to upset you. Kenny goes, you watched. Bobby Firmino. Now he's on the left-hand side. Gets out to the edge of the box to Minamino. It's a poor first touch from Minamino there. Just lets Arsenal off the hook a bit. But, you know, Liverpool are definitely putting a bit of pressure on. Zach goes, yeah, what was that shit, though? Yeah. It was Kenny's streams very how do I say this politely? They're very off the cuff, aren't they? It's not much preparation. A foul red? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Foul red? What foul? What red card? Unless I'm about to see something. Ball over the top. Ooh, Ben White might be. Yeah, that's a red card. That's a red card. That is poor from Ben White. Very poor from. Oh no, Xhaka. Of course, it's Xhaka. Of course, it's always Xhaka, isn't it? Michael Oliver has sent him off. Is it a red card though? VAR will check it, of course. It is red. VAR is going to check that, but judging from Arteta's point of view, he hasn't gotten. Yeah, no way. He's off. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity. He's off. For sure. He is off. Bad man, get off the pitch. Bad man. So what we'll do is we'll just put Lacazette. Where is Lacazette? There he is. No, snore. No, thank you. Yeah, that's that's not going to have helped Arsenal's situation. It's going to be Rob Holding to come on. So I'm presuming Rob Holding is going to play in who's he going to come on for? Maybe Nketiah? Maybe Eddie Nketiah? Xhaka walking off the Anfield pitch already. Not sure who Rob Holding is coming off for. Almost kicked him in the face, Zachary. Yeah, he did. Seen him round this parts. Blamed him red on Jota. It is. Arsenal need to sell Xhaka. I'm going to ban him if he comes in. AFTV losing their mind. Are they really? Why? It's very upsetting. I thought they would be happy. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio. But yeah, Rob Holding's going to be coming on. Might go to, but he's lacking midfielders, really. So I'm presuming Holding's going to have to play central midfield. Oh, that was close. That was close from Trent. But who is Rob Holding going to come on for? That's the question. Who's he going to come on for? Oh, it's a double change. Nuno Tavares is also going to come on. This is a mess. Luckily, you get 5 substitutions, but who's coming off then? Nuno Tavares and Rob Holding are both coming on. I mean, God knows. I think he's playing 3 at the back here. He's got to. I've no idea what he's going to do. We're going to find out together, guys. That's what we're going to find out. He's going to have to make decisions. I'm pretty sure he's going 3 at the back. Who the hell is going to be playing in central midfield? That is really the question that I've got. That is the question I've got, because who is going to play central midfield? I would assume Holding. Unless he puts Tierney in there, which would be a weird move. Right, so we're going to find out. Rob Holding is going to come on for who? I'm assuming this might be Eddie Nketiah coming off. Number 30. Number 30 is Eddie Nketiah. I'm shocked. Right, so we'll move Lacazette up top then. And then we'll move Rob Holding into central midfield. That doesn't look like the only change, if you ask me. Yeah, Nketiah has had to come off. I think, he's explaining it to him. But, he had to take off an attacker. He had no choice. Tavares isn't coming on just yet. So, I don't know what's going on. I've no idea. I'm not going to play a 1 midfielder, are they? That would be shocking. I think they are. All right, so they've gone 3 at the back. They talk between yourselves, guys, because this is going to take ages to sort out. Right, so Tierney's now playing wing back. I know that much for a fact. Chambers is also playing wing back because, why not? Where's Tierney? There he is. Whilst I sort this out, Xhaka has really, really fucked this right up, hasn't he? For Arsenal. Let's just do that. Move Gabriel into the same place, but on the left. Move Holding into mid, into there. But then I don't know what they're doing. At the moment, it's a complete and utter mess. Tavares will just move up there. I'm pretty sure we'll probably end up using him later. But it does look like they've got Lokonga, Marshall in the midfield on their own, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if this is their formation, good luck trying to win. Oh, no. It does look like Martinelli is tucked in there. Saka's also tucked in. All right, I think we've almost got it, guys. There we go. Just going to go with that. We're just going to go with that for the moment and hope for the best. Get back onto the comments in just a second. Right. I think, don't quote me on this, this sort of looks how they've gone. So you've got a back three, wing backs, Lokonga with Martinelli and Saka sort of playing in central midfield at the moment. Well, a good bit of work from Saka. But they're just going to get overrun now. They are going to get overrun. Let's go through some of your comments. Granit Xhaka, what a mug. Granit is a liability. I was going to root for Arsenal for a North London derby, but I guess I'll be a Liverpool fan. Ugh. There's no, it's Chelsea are West London. East London? West London? Of course, Kenny. Zach, who's your favourite character? Okie dokie. Mine's Kermit or Cookie Monster. Adored him as a child, but Kermit has movie tax. Okie dokie. Granit Xhaka is a mug for sure. Liverpool need to take advantage going in for the kill. They do. They really, really do, because Arsenal on their knees here. Lacazette is also on the floor. Liverpool play on. Referee's playing on. Now Fabinho. But yeah, this is going to be a long night for Arsenal. Lacazette's back up. Goal kick. Yeah, it's going to be a long night for... If you're an Arsenal fan, this is going to be a long night. It's not Granit, it's Grant. I thought it was Granit Xhaka. Grant Xhaka. I thought it was Granit. Grant Xhaka. But either way, Xhaka's off the field, so we don't need to worry about Xhaka, do we? Liverpool fans really turn their nose up at Bowen for Minamino. Laughing my ass off. Bowen is clear of Minamino, for sure. But it does look like he's got two wingers playing in midfield. It's the best he could do. Arsenal's best hope is a 0-0. Which, with the way Liverpool play against low blocks, it's actually not out of the question. But game plans sort of changed completely. Very, very quickly. It's been an interesting one. It's been an interesting one. Liverpool are going to be loving life. Going to be loving life. Bowen isn't just clear. He's on another dimension. RJ says, how are Arsenal down to 10 men? I'll just say one word. Xhaka. Just Xhaka. Xhaka doing Xhaka type things. Do you understand what he's done, RJ? I'd just say Xhaka, piece it in your head, because it's just Xhaka. He's just, it's Xhaka. I'm not even surprised anymore. Got a man sent off. So. Lanty is theoretically correct, but it was Xhaka. So Xhaka just doing Xhaka type things. Basically booted Jota in the stomach. Last man as well. It didn't really go down too well. Fabinho switches it to Trent. Oh my lord, Trent. Was it a red or was it a harsh red? Oh, it was a red. Oh, it was a red for sure. He was last man. A high foot, booted Jota in the stomach. It's the clearest red card you're ever gonna see in your life. It's so easy, such an easy red card. You'll never see an easier red card in your life. It really is that simple. You will never get an easier red. Never. Ever. In your life. Ever. It was anyway. Xhaka doesn't get harsh red cards. He just gets guaranteed red cards. I don't know why Arsenal keep him. I just don't. He's a liability at best. But now Liverpool got to try and break down a low block. So that's not really Liverpool's game, is it? They've never been really good at it. Minamino all over the place trying to get out of whatever trap Arsenal are trying to set. What was that from Robbo? Saka's fighting a lot. He's Arsenal are fighting, but yeah, Milner screams at Robbo. Everton FL says Rhino's bigger than Plymouth. I mean, he's not. He's also a Liverpool fan, mate. I don't know why Everton FL is gassing a Liverpool fan, but maybe that's just how far their club has fallen. But yeah, Hassan saying that some people on Twitter are saying no red. Oh, it's a clear red. It's a clear red. You'll never get a clearer red than that, for sure. Never. Never get a clearer red than that. But, oh, no, nothing there. But yeah, I know Ryan Lowe and his family person. Great English, lad. Great English. Please make sure you stay in school because looks like you fucking need it. I know his family person. Or just one of them. Well, just one family person. Personally. Wish it, lad, and our club's fallen massively. Yeah, it really has. Brian Lowe is also a twat. He's also not bigger than Argyle, for sure. Notre Dame and NFL says who? Bad Mong you. Jesus Christ, someone sort out this kid's spelling. Actually, no, just work out his sentences because they make zero sense. Everton last won something in 1995. Let that sink in. It's the year I was born. Fucking hell. 26 years. Have some shame. Oh, Robbo. God, I thought that was 1-0 then. Niall, sing Argyle's anthem. We don't have an anthem. I don't think we do. No, we don't. We just have lots of chants. I'm not singing any of them. Corner. But, Arsenal would just get a time waste the hell out of this. It's going to be funny. Ravi, never seen your team live, have you? Okie dokie. One more from him, and Kenny, I'll let you do the honours. You support Plymouth, you're dope. We've won more in the last fucking 26 years than you've won ever. I think. Yeah. That's sinking. In fact, in the last 20 years, we've won more trophies than you. Have some shame, lad. Have some shame. Also, you've come on to this channel hyping up a Liverpool fan and you support Everton. Like, that's the equivalent of no, you haven't. So we won the League 2 title. We've won the League 1 title since 2000. So that's 2. What have you won in the last 22 years? Major trophies. Oh, these are trophies. I said trophies. Don't have to be major trophies, mate. I said trophies. Everton can't even win trophies, let alone major trophies. So, you know. No, Xhaka with a red. Yeah, mate. Firstly, you came on here praising a Liverpool fan whilst you support Everton. Like, have you no shame? Also, why are you bantering an Argyle fan? Like, you have no shame, mate. I said major trophies. As I said, you've won fucking no major trophies in the last 22 years. So even if we haven't, we've achieved the exact same amount as you. Wait, Everton fan, you're 15th. I'd rather stay in the Prem than be a tiny club like Liverpool. Yeah, but bragging about winning League Two. It's our trophy, mate. Look, not all of us can be in the Premier League living in Liverpool's shadow and achieved absolutely fuck all. You know. What a twat. Ban this out, Mo, please. I'm just gonna carry on bullying him. It's funny. Big up to Brad. Hope you are well. Jurgen looks concerned. Mikey's thinking, fuck, I've got to try and break down a low block. Jordy next. You funny fucker. Now I know you're trolling in Exeter's shadow. You're funny. You're funny. Everton don't even have pre-season trophy. Spurs even have one of them. How bad are you? This game's getting good. It is Saka. That's shocking. What is that from Matip? Oh, Matip, mate. Matip's having a mare. One of the rare Arsenal attacks, Saka didn't really he didn't cover himself in much glory there, did he? Matip sort of just sliced at that. It's a bit of a slice there. Is Oliver one of the better referees? Oh, what, Michael Oliver? Yeah, he's not bad. He is one of the better ones for sure. I rate him a little bit more. Oh, Alison doing well there. Now, do you know who Kermit the Frog is? What a stupid question. Of course I do, Kenny. What a muppet. What a muppet. Arteta's like confused. He's like, Jesus. You know Cookie Monster now, Mo? No, I don't. Arteta has hit a brick wall. Well, yeah, I'd say so. That was a poor one from Saka. I absolutely promise if you put your subscriber count, you'll have 1k subs by the end of January. You can't absolutely promise that, can you? No, you are uncultured. Well, that's just a bit rude, Kenny, isn't it? I've been thinking about putting I actually tried that a couple of months ago, putting the subscriber count back on. It made no difference, really. But here is Robert. Liverpool just passing it around. They're just really chilled. Arsenal have had the most red cards since Arteta's appointment in 2019. Boy, that's not a stat you want to have. Really not a stat you want to have, is it? But Arsenal are doing well at the moment. I mean, they could have easily crumbled, but they haven't. They can't get the ball, but Van Dijk losing it there. Don't know why he's trying to run back. It's not like Arsenal are going to come flying out the trap. Definitely taking their time. I will guarantee it 100%. Liverpool need to go in a bit harder. I mean, I'll put it on, but if I don't get 1K subs, I will blame you. It'll be all your fault. Bum, 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 bum. How do I do it again? Might be in the thingy my bob. Settings. Nope. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, Arsenal. I thought Arsenal were just gonna snatch a goal then, which would have been hilarious, by the way. Would have been hilarious. We'll do it. We'll do what he says. Stage process will be tailored around they put in the seating in already. Right. Just checking out Carabao. They're doing some improvements to home park, which is always good to see. Love to see that. Where is it? There we go. Subscribe account, save. Right, it should be live. Should be live. Of course, I will check. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Sorted. So, 1,000 by the end of January. Else it's all Charlie's fault. And this game is getting quite boring quite quickly. But Arsenal really are putting up a good fight here. Surprisingly. Surprisingly putting up a good fight. Why are Arsenal assisting McGran and Xhaka after what he said to the fans? I don't know, mate. I don't know. You'd have to ask Arteta. Clearly sees something. It's got to be something he sees in Xhaka. But Arteta going down the tunnel, he's actually running. He's going to probably try and rejig a few things and hope for the best. But that is half time, guys. We'll be back for the second half, which hopefully won't be too long. But in the meantime, please do enjoy the musical element of the show. Here's the halftime, but we'll see you after this.
The final beat that keeps going on, and the melody on my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the beat. Without no regret, you got no love. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. and the melody of my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak. Can't we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love online. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody without the love. walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
Yes, people, we are back. We are back. And yes, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very tough one, to be fair, for Arsenal, because obviously of that Xhaka red card. But does that somewhat help Arsenal? Which is a mad one. I was thinking about it right over half-time. Does that red card help Arsenal? And I'll say one reason why. What have Liverpool struggled to break down for so long? Low blocks. They cannot break a low block down to save their lives. It's like asking United to defend. They can't do it. So could this really, really be the help that Arsenal need in the game? Now, of course, if you said to Arteta at the game, would you rather face Liverpool with 10 men or 11 men? He'll definitely say, I'd rather 11. But is this the worst case scenario? Because I'm not so sure. I think he could genuinely be a bit of a help. But it is harder to break 10 men down because they're going to sit deeper. You know, he's brought on an extra centre-back, for goodness sake. I fully expect him to maybe make a couple more changes at half-time. We'll see. But he's already had to make two, Cedric and obviously Nketiah, but it might help. Big up, Niall. How you doing? Congrats on 601 subs. You deserve every single one of them. Thank you. Big up to the main man. Hope you're well. I am all good, mate. Hope you are well as well. Congrats on getting past 600. Thank you, Liam. should beat 10 men, but it can be harder to break 10 men down at times for everyone. That is true. That is very true. Jones or Ox on for Milner, please, and switch Jota to the left, Minamino to the right. If we don't do that and stick to the same, we are not winning this game. I'm telling you, I agree. I'll bring on Jones. I think he's got a bit more penetration about him than Milner. I would 100% agree with you on that one. If a car crash, I know Xhaka was driving the car, but look, of course, this is just a typical Granit Xhaka type thing to do. But is this really the worst situation? I'm not so sure. I think not. Look, no manager is ever going to be happy going down to 10 men. But could this be more of a help than a hindrance? I'm not so sure. Thank you all for helping out the channel. We appreciate it. And we wish you well throughout the pandemic. Absolutely, Tierney's fault, in my opinion. How's it Tierney's fault? Unless you're actually being serious, I have no idea what you're on about. I have no idea. North London derby this weekend. We are doing that one. We're going to do Saturday night Villa at United. Then we're going to do might do West Ham Leeds. I'm not sure, but we are definitely doing North London derby. So might do West Ham Leeds actually. We might do it. You never know. But actually, let me tweet that out. Could that red card be a blessing for Arsenal as they will sit in a low block and Liverpool cannot break low blocks? There we go. Just my bit of thought process there. Sarcasm. Okie dokie. Do you think Spurs will beat Arsenal, or at least can beat them? Well, they've got Conte in charge, haven't they? So of course they can beat them. It looks like it's an unchanged Liverpool side going out. We'll see. Sarcasm. Okie dokie. Arsenal fans who are disgraced celebrating Cedric getting injured. Yeah, I mean that is a bit wrong. I mean, to be honest, you've also got you've also got Thingamabob Chambers on. He's not a vast improvement, is he? But Arteta and his assistant manager just having a chat. God knows what they could even be talking about. Chris saying, for fuck's sake. I think that's at the unchanged lineup, but it does look like it's an unchanged lineup. 10 men versus, I think it's unchanged on both of them, actually. I think it might be unchanged on both. Might be. We'll see. Arsenal don't look like they've made any changes. None at all. Still 5 at the back. Or wing backs if you want to get pedantic. But we've got kickoff. I started that a little bit later. That's 3 seconds behind, for goodness sake. Let's just reset that and start it. There we go. That should. It's a little bit more in sync. There we go. Jota still on the right. My eyes are bleached. Well, certainly won't be bleaching your eyes, Chris. I mean that can cause some serious damage. I hear you. I had him on the left because I thought he'd play on the left, but yeah, it's he is on the right, which I don't know, makes no sense. But yeah, I'll laugh at Chelsea fans if they lose final and lose to Argyle. The fucking Janners, absolutely. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious, actually. Genuinely would. I'd find that hilarious. Voodoo just tweeting out what? Voodoo's like a funny Argyle Twitter account. God knows what he's tweeted out now. Zoo Corner season ticket holders are invited to rip their seats out themselves during the Portsmouth game. Oh, that is absolute. Oh. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, just as I was laughing my head off, Minamino with a good chance there. Play him on the left, try and expose Chambers. That would make sense. Close Takumi. I was just calling him Taki Minamino or Minamino. That was very close. Jota best on left or through the middle? No, I agree, but looks like Minamino's pretty decent on the left as well. That wasn't far off. It wasn't far off at all. Argyle win versus Chelsea equals unbearable now for the rest of the month. Rest of the month. Give over. Rest of the fucking year. Oh, Lord. Arsenal are playing dangerous here. That is a shocking back pass. Oh, Martinelli's like, oh, what do I do here? Now you got Trent. Lacazette is running back. He's tracking right back. Arsenal are basically playing with all men behind the ball in the effort to try and keep Liverpool out, which could somewhat help. Van Dijk having to switch over to Trent. It's a low block, but Fabinho, I thought he was going to turn and shoot them. I thought he was going to turn and shoot. Matip, man. I'm not sure what Matip was thinking there, but he's just blasted that over the stand. If someone from the Kop can go and get that ball, that would be a swell. Matip's just hammered that into the Kop there, way up high, rose Z into the Kop. I'm talking about. I wasn't even sort of just over the bar. He's blasted that over the bar. I suppose if you want someone to shoot from distance, Matip is probably not your guy. 2022 equals unbearable now, yeah. If we win, yeah, for sure. But is that pass back better? It is. And Ramsdale is going to hit it long, as you would expect. I don't expect Arsenal to be playing out from the back right now. Why would they? Be ridiculously stupid. But Lukonga is sort of on his own against three midfielders, which is really bad. He's going to need some help in there from his team. That looks, oh my God, that looks horrific. This is going to be the ultimate version of long ball. Oh, Van Dijk, Saka. Oh, if Arsenal score, this could be unbelievable. Oh, no. Saka couldn't quite do it. Shaw will be fuming and turn to alcohol, most likely. For sure. Oh, Saka, get a cross in. Not quite. Takes too long. Arsenal actually dominated this period of the match, which is somewhat shocking. Switches played to Tierney. Poor first touch. Takes all that pressure that Arsenal were building right off Liverpool. But Gabriel hits it long. It's just long ball FC here. Doesn't even get it on target. I'll be ranting if we don't win by a margin. I don't blame you. It's a good chance. I'm already ranting, to be honest. I don't blame you. It's a really good chance, isn't it? You know, them down to 10 men for Liverpool to really put a show on. But as you alluded to, it is more difficult to play against 10 men, but still no excuse. You need to win this game at as you say, by a margin. As the Emirates, I can't imagine it's going to be an easy ground to go to. Here's Fabinho. Good tackle from Lacazette. And now for a counter. Good block from Trent there. But Trent can't defend, remember, guys. Just remember. Trent can't defend, apparently, according to some fans. But he's proven there otherwise. And now Firmino dropping very deep. Oh, well, Martinelli's having a good spell of good runner games here. He's certainly not going to be facing a low block, is he? But Lacazette losing the ball this time. It's just going to be demoralising every time Arsenal lose the ball, because when you're down to 10 men, it's a tough one. But they faced 10 men against City, and it still wasn't easy for City. So if it ain't easy for City, I can't imagine Liverpool are going to find it easy either. And that's going to be a goal kick. Should still be winning by a margin with players we've got still on the pitch. Yeah, I totally agree. But all I will say, and look, City were poor that day as well. But if City are able to do that, you know, if it's struggling for City, it's going to be a struggle for Liverpool. Jurgen and Pep Linders are in a very deep conversation here. It's getting very, not heated, but Jurgen's very frustrated. I think I'm getting from that conversation, Jurgen's frustrated. Chris says very true. It's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. You know, it's the only way to say it, really, isn't it? It is tough, you know, playing at against them men. It really is. It's just one of them. It's just one of them situations that not many managers prefer to do. Even on FIFA, it's difficult. Even on FIFA. But Chambers, long throw, very long throw, over everyone. But what do you do if you're Liverpool? I mean, Chris has already suggested some things that he would do, which is, you know, Curtis Jones or Ox. But here's Tierney. What can he do? Surely it's going to be, well, but as to say, I wouldn't be putting crosses in because you haven't really got anyone in there. Got to find a way. Arsenal looked so flat even before the word. They did look shaky, but now they've got an excuse to sit in a low block. Callum Chambers with a really poor one there. Arteta's actually buzzing. He's actually buzzing. He's actually got he's got a plan. He's got a plan. The plan is to basically sit very deep and hope for the best, but you know, it's still a plan. It's a tough one. Lukonga, the midfield three is doing well. Liverpool need to bring on Ox to unlock his pace. Maybe, but I don't think Ox is what you need because you're not going to have much to run in behind. So there's no point having pace. Probably best off having more of a technical player. Maybe a Curtis Jones might be more appropriate. But Martinelli going for a run doesn't quite outmuscle Matip, does he? I want Jones to get more of a chance. I think Jones, he's a bit more technical than Ox, isn't he? So I think Curtis Jones would be a better move than Oxlade-Chamberlain because you're not going to have anything to run in behind. That's the issue. You know, there's going to be nothing to run in behind. So, you know, using pace from Oxlade-Chamberlain isn't what you want to be doing. Milner with a shot block there. Good block. Yeah, you just there's going to be no space to run in behind, so there's no point, you know, having that pace to do it. Arsenal defending deep, which is exactly why Oxlade-Chamberlain wouldn't be my guy. Jones can play the passes too. Yeah, he's a very technical player. I like Curtis Jones. Chris, so do I. He's quality. Yeah, I like Curtis Jones. It's only going to be a matter of time before he comes onto a pitch as Alisson basically on the halfway line. Although, if you remember last season, Alisson was probably your most potent goal scorer, especially against West Brom. So, Matip, don't shoot, mate. He doesn't. Plays a nice pass. Just a bit. Not a great touch there. But it doesn't matter because Arsenal can't get out of their own half at the moment. Maybe when I say can't get out of their own half, more refusing to get out of their own half. Could be one of either way. Either way, it works really. Not works, but you know what I mean. It's the way of life. It's the way of life. Matip. Oh. It's tough for Liverpool. Don't forget Premier League predictions after this 10 p.m. So make sure you tune in for that. If you want to get involved in the comments, then please do so. Mini League is still up and running. So we got all of that to do. Arsenal can't get the ball. No, of course they can't. They're refusing to touch it. If I was Arsenal, I would also probably be refusing to touch it as well. I'll tune in for that. Excellent. It's been a while since we actually did it, to be honest. But talking to Curtis Jones, it looks like Curtis Jones is going to get his chance. Curtis Jones coming on, sat next to Neco and Kate Gordon. It's about their age, isn't it? You haven't done them for ages, to be honest. I know it's because obviously work and then just getting back into a flow of doing all the videos on YouTube. It was a bit of a mess. Robbo's giving away a free kick. He's not happy. Really not happy. Which gives... he's also getting booked for it. What for? I'm confused. Oh, booked for it as well. I'm really confused. Jones coming on. I like him. Same here. I like him as well. Hallelujah, Jones coming on. He is. But before that, you got a free kick to deal with first. Saka to take. Shocking free kick from him. Shocking. But Curtis coming on. I'm presuming for Milner. I would presume it's for Milner. Would make the most sense if it was for Milner. Arsenal just putting on miniature pressure. We'll call it miniature pressure, shall we? They're doing somewhat well. They're defending they're defending well. I couldn't get the words out then. Resolutely. There we go. Defiantly. Big words. But here's Trent. Oh, just blocked out there. It was a good bit of play from Liverpool there. And it looks like, is the change happening anytime soon? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just talking to Curtis. They take the early quick throw. So, quick throw. You'd assume that a change will happen soon, but I'm not sure who he's coming on for. That is really the question. Obviously, we'll also watch this. We'll do this one again next week. It's all fun and games, isn't it? But here's Liverpool just trying to break Arsenal down. It's really difficult, and they cannot do low blocks. Mrs. telling me to calm down. Yeah, good idea to say that. Yeah, it's not quite working. Sam not pleased that Jones coming on and not Ox instead. Why is he disappointed? Makes no sense. Curtis Jones is more of a technical player than Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain is great for pace. That's not going to help Liverpool right now because Arsenal are playing low block. So you want someone who can get on the ball in the midfield. I really do think Curtis Jones is better at getting on the ball in midfield than Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, I thought that. The issue that Liverpool now got is crosses or Matip's down and the referee ain't stopping. Oh, nearly kept it in. They're saying he said it was a 50-50, which I would say is true. Sam is angry Jones is coming on. I don't understand it. That's why I want Jones to play a lot more for us while Thiago is out. Yeah, I would agree. Jones, for me, is a bit more technical than Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain is good for pace, but I'm not sure about the rest. But Matip is furious at Oliver. But Curtis Jones on for Milner. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised Milner's night is over. But I like Curtis Jones. I think he's got a lot of talent. So hopefully he makes silences some Liverpool fans. Hopefully he does that. But I like Curtis Jones. He's a good technical player. He's also been out for a little while. So, he's also a little battler. He's a little battler, he is. Scouse, ain't he? Of course he's a little battler. Good little player. I rate him. I rate him highly. There we go. Curtis Jones in the midfield for Liverpool now. Looks like Sam doesn't rate Jones because he is sideways and backwards. That's a lie. That's a lie. He's also a young player, so he's still going to be learning. But I don't think he isn't sideways and backwards. He is a good player. He is a good player. Love Milner, but right sub. Yeah, I agree. Same Hassan probably wet his underpants when Jones scored screamers versus Everton and Brentford. I'm not so sure about that, but no, look, football's all about different opinions, but I just particularly do rate Curtis Jones, and think he's a talented player. Also looks like he's playing on the left wing. Minamino's sort of gone into midfield at the moment, but Trent drives forward. Henderson, good tackle from Gabriel. Martinelli's trying to keep it in play, which he does. Martinelli's a little battler as well. But it's really defence against attack. Liverpool's attack against Arsenal's defence. So far, it's going well for Liverpool. Can they get the cross in? Crosses is... the cross aren't really going to be effective. You haven't got anyone to head them in. But it's Jones, shot, blocked. It's turned into a Chelsea. It's just defence against attack. That's what it is. Alisson takes to throw it. Love it. Arsenal end us an immense amount of... They can't get out of their own half. Really can't get out of their own half. They're really struggling at the moment. 100%. It's really difficult for Arsenal right now. God. Liverpool overthrow. Liverpool best attacker has been massive. Oh my lord, what was that? Robbo and Jones not quite working up there. Saw Jones unlock something. No, he's a look. You can't just expect Jones to do all of it. I think he's got something about him that I think he can do. I do rate him. I think he's a technical player who's got a bit of flair about him as well. So we'll have to wait and see, and that's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. But Martinelli's still on the floor. Liverpool fans are fuming. Not sure what that was for, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't think that was a foul anyway. That was nowhere near a foul. Curtis Jones joined the Hammers. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. That's alarming when centre-back's been our best bloody attacker. Yeah, I would agree. But you are playing against about, 8 defenders? Martinelli and Saka have basically become defenders at the moment. You're going to have to make more changes, though. I would bring on an Ox, but I would have brought Curtis on first, which is what has happened here. Curtis gets a foul. Yeah, there you go. How's that? Very good. Curtis getting a foul for Liverpool. Mike Oliver is really being a dick right now to Liverpool. But it's really difficult when you're playing against 5 centre-backs. Not going to lie, I think Matic will be implemented as DM similar to Marquinhos. He could be implemented for sure, but right now he's probably a central midfielder. You might as well just play him up front. There are a lot of attackers, but you don't want to put everyone forward, else you've got no space for your attackers to work. Oh, Lacazette for the one counter-attack. He's being chased by Trent. Keeps the ball. He's going to lose it because there's no support. He has to play it back. And, yeah. Not gonna. I think Oliver has been good so far. He's been alright. He has been quite good. Long ball over. Alisson will deal with that, which he does. It's up high. Into Anfield it goes. Lacazette is raging at someone. See, who's got the armband? God knows. You think Lacazette's captain, wouldn't you? So God knows who's got the captain's armband. Maybe he just doesn't want to wear it. But he is fuming at someone. Absolutely fuming with someone, as I said. But that throw there, not really working. But Lacazette, currently advantage Arteta. It is. You'd argue Liverpool do definitely need to get a goal. I thought Curtis was going to get onto that. Not quite. Long ball over to Curtis on the left now. Oh! Did you see that from Curtis? Oh! I thought Minamino scored them. I did. But did you see that from Curtis Jones? And you're telling me he goes backwards and sideways? I don't want to hear it. Did you see that? He set Liverpool off for a brilliant attack there. Brilliant attack. Opened the door. And I said Curtis is a bit more technical. Now, of course, Minamino didn't score, but, you know, that was a lovely bit of play from Curtis there. Just opened the door. You know, a bit of smart play, knowing his surroundings. Really good bit of play. Now, Chamberlain could obviously, of course, done the same thing, but that Curtis, he's a baller. A baller for sure. Arsenal, though, defending well, but they're on an attack here. Oh, Minamino this time coming back. Minamino's been all over the pitch. Mainly attacking, because that's all Liverpool really been having to do. But Trent has got Henderson for overlap. Don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Curtis doing the simple things well. I do rate Curtis Jones. I think he's an absolute baller. I think he's future Liverpool captain, you know. I think, you know, he's Scouse. If he's one of those that I think could become Liverpool captain. Henderson. Oh my lord. Minamino, Bobby, offside. Oh no, there's a foul. I don't know what that foul's for. Henderson though. Yeah, probably should have shot, shouldn't he? Although I saw some of his shooting. Oh yeah, it was offside. I saw some of his shooting against Leicester. It was hardly filled you with confidence. So yeah, pretty sure that was offside though, and that's why it was given. Well, Milner's got a nice pack to the head, and that's never a good time. I don't think Liverpool captain. I think he will be vice to Trent. Well, maybe, but you know. Oh, fuck Henderson sums up our game, to be fair. Yeah, I'd agree. What? I'm confused. Let me look at the pictures. Pictures are always a good thing to look at. What is wrong? Oh. Maybe. It's going to say home park in the Linden seats. Yeah, why not? Not the worst thing. It's not, you know, doesn't really impact it, but yeah, it's one of them. But Tierney. I swear that defence just gets deeper and deeper. A funny story, I found out who Bunda Hunter is. Turns out my sister and him are friends. Oh, Lord. My God, Arsenal almost scored. I'm about to see, I think. Oh, Saka, man. Saka, you sack of shit. Saka is such a sack of shit. But that's lovely, Brionac. Absolutely lovely. Gabriel's getting booked now. He'll be sent off in about 5 minutes. Greenwood scores that. He does. just doesn't sort it out, does he? Poor first touch. Which I have said about Saka many a times. Very poor first touch, actually. It was shocking. Bjornock says Ben Johnson scores that. Yeah, Gabriel will be off in a moment. He's where he picked up a yellow. It's never a good time for him. Cross goes in. Back post. No. Saka could have done better there. Oh, I agree, Jay. Also, hello, Jay. How are we doing? Arsenal just defending fair. If they can come out of this game with a 0-0, that would be fucking remarkable. But it's going to be Trent to take the corner. So it's going to be an outswinger. No, in-swinger. No, outswinger. Let's take him. Martinelli. Off he goes. Off he goes. Ooh. Can he get the pass? No. Robbo's there to cover. And now Bobby has lost it. Arsenal are getting none of these. Lino's giving it to Liverpool. Arteta and Tierney are convinced. Convinced it was Arsenal's throw. Arteta's almost apoplectic about this. We were slow to react to that break Arsenal had there. Yeah, I would agree that. I would agree completely. Not too long. Looks like Curtis has gone on to the sort of left-hand side for Liverpool. So Minamino's sort of gone inwards, so we'll see. But Matip, don't shoot. Trent, Jota. Oh, offside surely. Yeah, Trent was offside there. Thought he was. Ox is apparently coming on. Yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's coming on. Not sure who is he replacing? Probably Hendo. Oh, and Neco Williams. Oh, and Joe Gomez. He's making a lot of changes, yeah. That's a lot of changes. Neco Williams, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Joe Gomez. Klopp talking to all of them. Not gonna lie, I think Liverpool's best midfield is Elliott, Thiago, Fabinho, because Elliott does the job Henderson is supposed to do. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened with Hendo recently, but he hasn't been anywhere near the standard that he sets himself. So I don't know what's happened with Trent, with Henderson, but it's been nowhere near good enough. But it's Oxlade-Chamberlain for Fabinho. Matip for presume Joe Gomez, and Trent's off. Strange one there. Bit of a strange one. But yeah, he's taken Trent off, which I thought was a little strange. But yeah, triple substitution from Klopp. You don't see that often. But he's clearly, well, of course he's not happy. Of course he's not happy. But triple change. It's Joe Gomez for Matip. Not that one. Saka's down now. So Matip off. Now Neco. Neco on for Trent. And then Ox came on for Fabinho. Henderson just talking to Klopp. I think Klopp's going. I think Hendo, well, whatever sort of DM it is. Don't really think Liverpool are going to be playing with a DM, but Nuno Tavares coming on. for Arteta and Arsenal. Lots of changes. Tavares is coming on. It's going to be for Saka, I think. Saka's night over, I think, maybe. We'll see. Tavares is coming on. Is it for Saka? I think it might be. Or is Tavares staying? What is going on? Nope, Tavares isn't coming on them. Okie dokie. So my briefing being given to Thingy-mabob. Yeah, all right, there we go. Upload that with all the Liverpool changes. They've made a few. There you go. All the changes are in there. Here's Neko, actually. Go on, lad. Call and throwing. Ox might be able to unlock with his pace. There's going to be nothing to run into. It's the issue. How is Henderson still playing? Trent off. It's shocking. Henderson hasn't been good enough. Liverpool can't draw this game. I have respect for Liverpool. It's two teams who had one of their best DMs in the early generation. Mascherano. He was a good player, he was. Overall thoughts so far? I think Liverpool have been shocking. But it's very difficult to play against 10 men, which I think we found. I think my halftime thought when I was thinking before I said in the second half, could this be a blessing in disguise for Arsenal? It would appear that I was correct. Now, should I be concerned with Velv being friends with my sister? Nah, Velv's harmless. He's all right. What do Liverpool need to do to win this game? Score a goal. By somehow getting that ball somehow past that defence. It's very difficult. Just got to be quick short passes and try and drag them out of position, which is not going to be easy. But here's Curtis. Shot by Van Dijk, and the less said about that, the better. Liverpool need a Salah replacement. They got one in Harvey Elliott. He is good enough. I think he certainly is. Obviously, he's got a broken ankle, and he's recovering from a broken ankle. So it's going to take time. But yes, Saka is down again. I think Saka's definitely coming off now. Oh no, back up again. Unless he's time wasting, which is possible. No, I think Arteta's seen enough from that. Off he goes. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, he couldn't be messing around still. Now, God knows what this does. Just going to move Martinelli over to the right. And move Nuno into there. Saka's off. Nuno Tavares is on there. I'm not sure where he's going to play. Maybe in that midfield. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's gone into that midfield. Martinelli sort of moved over to the right-hand side, which sort of made a bit more sense in terms of that. I heard Elliott is a few weeks away from team training. Yeah, it's not going to be too far away. It's made a remarkable recovery. Very quick as well, very quick. But look, the one thing I'm sure Liverpool will do is make sure that it's the correct way and done quickly. Not quickly, but done in the correct manner. Sorry, I mean backup future replacement. Yeah, I think Harvey Elliott is that replacement or backup, whatever you want to use. You can also use him in the right hand side on the three of midfield, which I think he had done extremely well. The link up between him, Trent and Salah was unreal. Curtis Jones, can you get across him? No, but he does a quick pass to what the fuck was that from Chamberlain? I was shocking. That was shocking. Elliot is very talented. He is for sure. It's a long night for all fans, really. All the fans, it's been a long night. Not been anywhere near good enough, has it? It's not been anywhere near. This is an embarrassing result for us, even if we win 1-0 or 2-0. Should be putting the game out of sight. Man advantage, embarrassment of a performance. I wouldn't go in so hard. It is very difficult playing with 10 men. And, you know, it hasn't been good enough for sure, but I wouldn't go in that hard. I certainly wouldn't. I understand the frustration, but it's just low block again. Klopp needs to have a plan for a low block. That's what he needs to do. I don't think he's got one. Are Arsenal playing a low block? Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. They barely come out of their own half. Barely come out of the fucking 6-yard box, let alone out of the half. Xhaka outclassed. I alluded to it, didn't I? I said, could the red card have been a benefit to Arsenal, and it's sort of proven it sort of was. Jones is battling. He's battled quite well, to be fair. I think he was right to bring him on earlier. Now Curtis. Good Joe Gomez. The passing needs to be quicker, though. I will say one thing about the performance. Whilst the performance hasn't been the best, the passing does need to be better, and that cross from Neco is gone straight to Aaron Ramsdale, which is absolutely not where you want that ball going anywhere near. Yeah. Are Arsenal Burnley in disguise? They are with 10 men. They are with 10 men. They are definitely Burnley in disguise with 10 men. Absolutely. Are you Burnley? Are you Burnley? Are you Burnley with 10 men? Are you Burnley with 10 men? Yeah, I think they are there. I would certainly say they are. But Curtis Jones doing well there. Done well. Back to Robbo. Hendo. Don't shoot. Joe Gomez. The passing needs to be quicker. Quicker. Choppy chop. Come on. These passes have got to be quicker. Oh, fucking hell, Jota. Oh, Jota had a great chance there. Oh, Jota. Oh, he wasn't expecting it to have that much space. Klopp defo had a night out with Ryan Lowe. I think they have. This is why Liverpool we nearby for the future. Yeah? No, I think you could do with needing a couple of replacements, mightn't you? Maybe not even replacements, just a bit more. You just need a bit more. I think that's what Liverpool need, don't they? You just need a bit more. But the passing needs to be a lot quicker than what we're seeing. The passing's just too slow. It gives Arsenal that ability to not rush around too much. But passing, they've got to be sharper. They've got to be sharper, quicker, the lot. It's got to be better. Got to be better. And that's not even tactical. That's just the basics. You've got to move the ball quicker. And you've got to move it much. You've got to be smart with it. You've got to be quick. We haven't done predictions since match day 13. I got 8 in that week, and I'm now on 37 points, if I'm not mistaken. Liam, if I'm honest with you, I haven't even opened the spreadsheet. But Jota. That's what I mean. The passing, it's got to be quicker. I mean, they're slowly doing it. They're spraying it a bit better. Neco. That cross wasn't good enough. Nope. Nice. Shocking. A good start. Yeah, I know. Will it go straight to pens? Well, no, this is the first leg. They've still got the second leg to do, don't forget. We've still got a second leg. Also, Liverpool need to learn how to play without Salah or Mane in terms of getting used to it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Fuck, I stabbed my toe so hard on the door. DC is a 2-leg tie, that's for sure. Like, share, subscribe to his quality channel. Thank you. Wasn't meant to put M, no. Okie dokie. Yeah, shit. Forgot. Yeah. No, it's hard. It's because obviously first leg should have been played last week, shouldn't it? If Arsenal slowed Liverpool down, they've certainly done something. Liverpool just haven't been good enough. In fact, I am now sort of inclined to agree with Chris a little bit that performance hasn't been good enough. They have needed to move that ball quicker, and they just haven't done it. It's been a little too slow. Everything's been a bit too slow. Passing, it's got to be one touch, two touch passing, and it just hasn't been that. It's not been good enough. It's got to be 1-2 touch passing really quick. They have to have that confidence. Neco. Oh, that's going to be handball. Right, it's offside, I think. You might want to chuck on the 10-minute intro when you do a stream in a bit. And you do so you can work total scores for the league table. Well, I'll do that after the game, so it should be done by then. Yeah, it's not been good enough from Liverpool. Really hasn't been good enough. Bionic, are you just nice all of a sudden? Yeah, Arsenal are just going to slow things down, aren't they, a little bit? Bruno Tavares, just chilling. It's not been awful. Not been remarkable either. It's just been average. They've given Ben White man a match, by the way. Probably would give it to him. There's not really many candidates for. Actually, no, screw that. I'm going to give it a Lacazette. I think when he has had the ball, he's done it. He's worked hard as well. A few overturns that if they had just fell a bit better, would have gone. So yeah, my man of the match is going to be a Lacazette. That's my man of the match. Minamino will score in 3 minutes. Absolutely bottled it, Minamino. Oh, God. Oh, Minamino. Oh, Lord. Oh, Takumi. Takumi Minamino. What was that, lad? No composure on this boy at all. No composure. It's just come at him and he's hit it. He's skied it. And that's the thing. You need to have more composure. And this is why he'll never be a star. He's got to have more composure. You've got to be more composed. How the fuck you do that, I'll never know. How you do that, I'll never know. But here's Ox. Jota. Blocked. Just done a wolf smash my headphones. Oh, CBA, for fuck's sake, wake up, Liverpool. I mean, Takumi Minamino needs to have much more composure than that. Look, you can't blame it all on him, but he needs to be more composed. But here's Neco Williams. Cross goes in. Oh, that was a teasing cross there. Teasing. Curtis takes a quick throw. Liverpool want an advantage going in, which you can totally understand. Curtis Jones. Curtis. Penalty! I thought Curtis Jones was pushed over there. I love how I'm shouting for a penalty there. I think it's kind of quite. I quite like Curtis. So it'd be good if you got a penalty. I could cry right now. We are looking so rusty. Okay, Minamino, 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't think Minamino will ever score with the composure he's got tonight. Shot there from Jones, saved by Ramsdale. Good save that was. Well, sort of straight at him. Pionek says 1 minute Minamino. Might be out of luck there. Cleared by Arsenal. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Have mercy. If anyone wondering, 5 minutes were added on. We're already a minute 40 into it. Okay, so what about corner? Corner to Liverpool. Minamino movements is so good. Composure and strength is his weakness. But you can say that again. You can certainly say that again. Is keeper going up? No, not quite. Oh, that was a poor cross there from Robbo. It's going to be a throw. Taken quickly. Oh, Ramsdale hasn't got it. Neko. Oh, got rid of it. Got rid of it. Endo. Curtis. Not good enough. Now, come on, LFC fans. Don't blame Minamino and your whole team has been poor. No, it's true. Ramsdale's had a night. He's had a night to contend with. It was poor. He was sort of coming out to get it, but Van Dijk sort of got in the way. Ben White cleared it up for him there. But Minamino will score last 5 seconds. It's okay. He's got a minute 45. Neko. Switches play. Foul there. No. Play on. Henderson. Joe Gomez. Minute left. Neko Williams has looked all right since he's come on. Stayed a bit wider. I think that was the issue. 21 staying wide enough. Oh, he's kept it in. Oh, no, he hasn't. Offside. Yeah. Minamino's composure is a joke. Klopp is bemused, I think. Don't know if Liverpool fans are leaving early. Arteta might have just done a masterclass here. He wants it in the corner. Not that you can have that ability. Minamino will beat up Klopp in 3 minutes. So, taken long. Is it full time? You're major ahead of me. It's in the corner, but it's currently held with Alisson. It's one last attack maybe for Liverpool. Van Dijk. Yeah, it's blown. And that was amazing from Arteta. Back on at 10. I am indeed. 20 minutes from now, we'll be doing Premier League predictions. But what a game. What a game. Arsenal should have won. Arsenal should have won that. Liverpool should have won that. They should have scored. Great character from Arsenal. Great character. You can see that a lot of them have left a lot out there. Martinelli being one. A lot of them. They've done very well. Arsenal have been very good, for sure. Klopp just talking to Saka. Possible recruitment in the summer. You never know. Gabriel is sort of... He was on the floor. He's certainly had a tough one. But look, Arteta will be much happier with that than Jurgen will. A good game from Arsenal. That red card might have helped him a bit more. But yes, we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back at 10. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.